bikes as well. So last Sunday I did my first Ironman 70.3. Feels crazy to say that, but like this wasn't just a race, it was a milestone of a very long journey I've been preparing for, and a very long journey I've been documenting on this channel as well. Every single week I've uploaded a video documenting my training while working full time, traveling for work, building my own business on the side, just managing life in general. And yeah, I still have to pinch myself for the moment, for the weekend and for the day and for the race, that hard work really pays off, and I've truly worked for that moment. Like the swim itself, I must say it went as planned. So you choose your expected swim time by yourself. So you seed yourself, and I chose the red cap, which was between 36 to 39 minutes, and that was option number 3. So you have fast, little slower, little slower, little slower, slower. So I took the middle one, and I finished that one in 37 minutes and 51 seconds. That is a 1:59 per 100 meter pace. And that was basically just on target. I maybe wanted to go a bit faster, but I'm still super happy about that. And I felt that when I jumped in the water, I got in a rhythm, like directly in a way. I tested to swim at the exact same race start the day before, so I had already tried that ramp down in the water and started swim, and I felt good directly. It was not crowded at all. We started 4 and 4 every 4th second. I had to do some slalom along the way, but never too crowded, must say. Maybe at the swim exit a bit, but no worries really. Yeah, I remember the start. We were standing in the line. It was quite a long line since a lot of people. I think it was about 1,750 people in total doing the Ironman 7.3 in Jönköping this weekend. It was the European Championship. So remember getting closer and closer to the swim start, and I felt the heartbeat racing, like you zone out. The only thing you hear are the beeping every 4 seconds, and you take one step more, and then when it's your turn, they're standing like this, you're standing behind, and then you hear like beep, 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 and then it's your turn. And it's a special feeling, but like I, I'm gonna say that I wasn't too nervous at that moment actually. I just felt that I was in the zone. Uh, I trained my mind and my mindset so much. So the swim was complete, and then you do a quite a long run, almost 500-600 meters until the transition zone. And I felt that went okay as well. And then out on the bike, and I hadn't studied the course that much before, I must say. So I wasn't expecting the climb for the first 10-15k, where I did an average of, I don't know, 305 watts, my FTP. But I knew I had strong legs and I knew I could cope with that. So just pushed through, and eventually it eased up, and you had these flowy environment to ride in, super nice course, and felt strong on the bike, and yeah, was feeling really good essentially. And I finished that one in, let's see, 2 hours 25 minutes and 8 seconds, and had an average power of 242 and the normalized power at 260, and that equals to 36.6 kph over the race. I was maybe going for 270 to 80 np normalized power, but I still got enough or decent speed at a bit lower power, so really happy about the bike. And then on to the run. Had I really felt that I had a hard time to get into the rhythm, and like the first 5-6k, and I think that it's mainly due to I haven't been doing that many brick workouts. Haven't been running that much after a long bike, so that is something I will do a lot more before the full distance. But eventually I got into the rhythm. I found some backs to follow and to be drafted by, and that really helped. I had a few short moments where emotions started to come to me, but I fought that through and pushed through essentially. And I started to feel my right knee a bit, maybe at 15, 16 km, but then I knew I could just push through it and just focus on my form. And I did that, worked well, and I had my watch on the triathlon mode as well. It wasn't 100% accurate, but I saw that if I keep this pace, 440 pace, I would clear 5 hours with about 8, 7 minutes, and that I did. So I did the run in 1 hour and 37 minutes and about, let's see, I have written it down here, 37 minutes and 1 second, and that is 440 pace. That is also a PB on a half marathon for me, so hey, that's great. And so that's like each momentum on its own. The total time is 4 hours and 52 minutes, 1 second. Like slowed down a bit on the finishing line and just did some form of gesture and so on. I maybe lost a second there, but hey, still a banger time and really happy about it. If I mention a few things that I think went well over the race, was definitely the pace I planned for this race. Felt comfortable in the paces overall, and then fueling. Fueling was really great. Took one gel maybe 20 minutes before the swim start, and then during the bike I consumed about 300 grams of carbs, and like just before the bike in the transition area I did a gel as well, 30 grams. Then in the next transition I took a gel as well, and then I consumed one C30 gel every 20 minutes. So at 0 in the transition, 20, 40, 1 hour, 120 was the last gel I took. But during the period as well, I took some Coke at some station, and I took a banana at another station. So in total, quite a lot of carbs, but I think it was spot on for this race because I wasn't going all out, and that wasn't the plan at all. The plan was to try sub 5 at reasonably comfortable pace, and I did just that. I maybe had, I don't know, I think it's hard to give a percentage, but let's say I had maybe 20 watts more on the bike on average, which was the originally planned, but that is maybe something I take with me because at the moment on the bike I felt good, but I kind of didn't really want to push too hard because if I cramp up or anything. But I've trained so much at 270 watts during the training, so I know I can handle it. But I don't know, I didn't want to risk it maybe, but that is maybe something I take with me. Just trust what I have trained and what I have in my legs, so that I will absolutely bring with me to the next couple of races. That trust the paces I've trained during my training beforehand. And also, that is kind of a rookie mistake in a way, but the tri-suit I bought, I tested it for like 25 minutes on the bike last week, but I should have tested it on a longer bike ride before because it wasn't great. Did not like it, chafing and stuff like that. So not happy about the tri-suit on the bike. At least it worked well on the ride, no worries there. I pat myself on the shoulder for that. That one I'm really proud of myself. Like I knew I had the pace in me, and like the most important part during the race was to get the nutrition right, and that I did, and I could perform in the way I did. So wow. Wow. I know like a lot of people doesn't have the first experience in the way as I did, but yeah, I planned, I structured. It doesn't come with luck, really. Okay, yes, you cannot decide how your stomach will feel or how your body will feel the race day, but you can put yourself in the best possible shoes, and that I did. And yeah, really proud of myself and my effort for this first Ironman. Been a few minutes now, but that's a debrief of the race. And if you have any more questions about the race, more specific questions, leave a comment down below, or you can send me a message on Instagram as well. We can chat there. But now I am gonna continue with this week. I have planned almost 13 hours on the agenda. Will not be 13 hours because I will be easy on the run this week is my plan. Back to training, no rest, and it's on to the next one and the big one. And then now when I have the experience of doing my first triathlon, the Ironman 7.3, and now when I've got a taste of doing a triathlon, the half distance Ironman, I kind of understand the level of full distance really are at. Like a full distance is a lot more, and like that would be something something special for sure. But I know that Ironman Kalmar is my A race, and I will go full on 110% effort on that race to perform. Like 6 weeks left now, barely. 16th of August is the race. So now I have to go back to work and do some things, and then I have 2 more work days, and then I'm off for a few weeks. So that's gonna be really, really, really nice. But yeah, see you later. Oof. Morning. It's Saturday, just after 9, and have the sun in my back, repping the merch. That's okay, right? To rep the merch. It's part of it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do anything special now. Just go for a morning walk. It's super warm, nice day. And then I'm gonna sit behind the computer for a few hours, actually, do some work on my own business. Then after lunch I'm gonna head over to Vitalize in Ulriksdal, meet up with Niklas. I'm gonna do a short run and a strength session, and then we are gonna be at the spa for a while, so that's gonna be nice. And then I'm probably gonna eat dinner at his place as well. So lovely first day of the vacation for sure, as yesterday was my last work day for a few weeks, 3 weeks in total now, and then I will work for about 5 or 6 more days, and then it's Ironman Kalmar, so we'll have a few more days off around that race. And yeah, but it's a lovely morning, and gonna enjoy this. But a update on my hip actually hasn't really improved that much during the week, but I'm doing exercises, mobility work, and everything I can to make it better. Haven't pushed it. We'll do a short run today to see how it feels, then we'll take it as it comes. I'm not that worried about it. I will not push the runs too much, maybe do some more bike rides or and swims and strength work, so we'll still be fine. I know I have the endurance, and I know I have the mental resilience in a way, so I will still push through it, even though maybe I start to hurt the last, I don't know, 10-15k on the marathon in Kalmar. So yeah, that's it, I guess. It's beautiful morning. We'll go for a 30-45 minute walk, then do maybe 3 hours of work, then train, so on. Yeah, see you later. Gonna go to Vitalize now to do a test run, at least on the treadmill is my plan, and then do some strength work, so that's gonna be great. And meet up with Niklas be at the spa for a few hours and eat dinner at this place, as I said, so it's gonna be a super lovely afternoon.
Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't. Yeah, I'm building up a wall till it breaks.
At the gym now, as you can see, I jumped on the treadmill for like 15 minutes, but hip, it's not feeling, it's like this, and I didn't want to risk it, so I didn't push anymore. And I don't know what to do really. I do exercises, some stretching, mobility work, some treatments, but the focus now upcoming weeks will for sure be strength work, mobility work, recovery, sleep. Kind of come to a conclusion of what it could be. Like, sure, I train a lot and I sleep, but all the other hours I essentially just sit behind the desk or computer. You know, when you're sitting, your hip is in its like shortest position in a way, so I barely stretch it out quite a lot. Like, let me show you. Most of the hours my hip is in this position, and think of it like I'm sitting behind a desk. I cycle a lot and you only work in this movement, so I think it's a bit short, which means like I lose momentum and mobility in the hip, and I also train the hips maybe too little because I sit so much. I need to train them more, so upcoming weeks now will for sure be more focused towards building the strength, mobility up in the hips, lower back as well, and that will probably make it better, so fingers crossed for that. And I continue my workout now with strength work, leg work, core work.
She hated when I call and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting. Yeah, I think I know it all, but I don't.
Heading home from Niklas now. Spent a few hours there eating nice food, just talking business stuff, making plans together, and yeah, we have loads of exciting things coming up, both like each other but together as well. Loads of business talk, but that's yeah, that's what we enjoy to talk about, and like we inspire each other, we help each other out and discuss things, because we both want the same results, same success. We're doing it in different ways, but or with like the different product, but in kind of the same way, so we can take a lot of inspiration from each other and discuss potential question marks and so on. So it's like, yeah, sometimes I have to like pinch myself because I'm so in such a, I don't know how to frame it, but I'm so like, I have this friendship with Niklas that is something else. Not everyone has the same friendship, and yeah, it's a privilege. That's like the right word. It's a privilege to have a friendship like this, that like we make plans, we discuss everything around this, life in general, business, and like we both have the same mindset, which makes our friendship essentially just absolute best, unstoppable, and makes us unstoppable to reach our goals and our vision. And like, to see a car like this, a Porsche Cayenne, makes you even more motivated to work, keep your head down, and yeah, build.
And I just wanna ball, maybe dunk, but I never been tall. Yeah, I might trip, I never fall.
It is 11:49, so 10 to 12, and one thing I have to tell you, this was not great there. During the race, actually, my shoes actually broke down or broke down. They like the sole tear off a part of the sole. I can clip in a picture here so you can see on my New Balance Elite, the carbon shoe. So not great, but I got back to the store where I bought them earlier this week, and on warranty I could just get the money back. So that was a relief for sure. And actually, I picked up a new pair because I wasn't 100% like 100% comfortable in those shoes, and yeah, picked up another pair, and I picked up these ones. Picked up the On Cloud Boom Strike in this colorway. They had them on a super great deal actually, about 30% discount. So I picked them up and I put on quick laces as well. So this will be my new race shoe for the full distance Ironman later in August. And I actually haven't even tried to run in them outside yet. They are very comfortable on the foot, must say. A nice roomy toe box. The heel feels much better than on the New Balance, because I got somewhat of a chafing from the New Balance heel, like the top of the heel, but these are a bit softer at the top, which will suit my feet a lot better. So really happy about this new purchase and excited to try them out. And I mentioned to you that the tri-suit wasn't maybe the best, especially on the bike. So I've actually bought a new one of those as well, and a bit more expensive one, but it's a more of a strategic purchase in a way as well. And like I bought this one, looks like this, and maybe you recognize this brand. It's the Fusion tri-suit, the 2 version. They have 1, 2, and 3, and I bought the middle one. But I bought this one especially for the side pockets, but also because could choose a colorway with a white back, and my plan is to print both my Instagram handle but also the name of my business I'm building for this, the coaching business and the Ironman community coaching business, will print on the back. So really happy with this one as well. Haven't tried it on the bike either yet, but I'm sure it will be okay. There's just a small thin fleece layer as the protection under here, but they feel much better on me than the Orca suit did. The Orca suit just felt cheap basically, so I've actually sold it already and got back maybe 2/3 of the money I paid for it, so good deal anyway. I'm really happy about this, and I will probably book a bike fit for my TT, and then I could use or have the tri-suit on me when I do the bike fit as well. So great news. Really excited to try it out. It looks really cool, the tri-suit as well, and I think these shoes look very good as well. I was thinking of buying the new colorway with the blue kind of thing on it, but since these were the only ones they had on a good deal, and like a 30% discount is still a 30% discount, I feel like I can live with this colorway, and it still looks awesome. I love On's looks, so excited to try them out. Now I'm actually gonna prepare the TT bike for about 4 hours on the bike at on average 230 watts or something. About Ironman pace actually, 230, 240 pace. And that would be kind of the same as I did at the 70.3. That would be the effort for the day, or the plan at least, 220, 240 or something like that. 4 hours-ish. It's gonna be a nice afternoon, about 25 degrees sun, so. Hey there. I sat down in a sofa with the computer in my lap, and completely just felt drained of energy, completely out in a way. And yeah, I went out for the bike ride. The bibs were chafing a lot today. I don't know why. So that was a real struggle. And then the heat actually affected me a lot more than it usually does. I would say, like in the under 30 degrees, I'm still pretty good and I can still adapt pretty quickly to that. But today was not that good of a day, so I did shorten the bike a bit. I did 2 hours and 50 minutes, just under 94k, averaged 33.4 kph, and normalized power 248, so still a strong session. And I think I did 227 average power, so kind of right on target in a way, still, so that's good. But yeah, feeling completely out now. That's for sure. We'll do some work now on the business, then eat dinner. Time is 5 o'clock now. Eat dinner in about an hour, continue working, and yeah, call it an early night, and then kickstart the next week. And I'm really excited for that. Just training and my own business because I'm on vacation, so I can focus on those two things. That would be awesome, awesome, awesome. But I will finish it here now. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a like down below, and then I will see you in the next one. Peace.